Welcome back, everybody, to the Men's Empowerment Movement. I'm KB, book author of Millennium Women, Gender Assassination, the Plot to Destroy All Things Male, and Millennium Women, War on Men, Bully Tactics, Why the Independents are Failing in Every Relationship and How to Be Empowered. Get them on Amazon, guys. Okay? Now, first I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate that. Okay? And share the video. Okay. Like I said, we moving to a different direction. Okay, and today's topic is, okay, who says that women can't be scrutinized and criticized for when they do wrong? Okay, pointing out the fault, flaws, and shortcomings and weaknesses of women. Episode 2. Okay, episode 2. Child abuse. You never hear anything about child abuse when dealing with women. We just say child abuse. Now you'll point out men child abuse. Okay, men did something to a child, we'll point it out. Okay? But we just use the word child abuse. But we never really says who doing it, who did it. You know why? Because the majority of the cases of child abuse are done by women. You say, why women? Because women have the children. Women are the ones who's cussing the kids out. Okay, like little, you know what I'm saying, dogs on the street. Women are the ones who are beating the kids. Women are the ones who are doing all the dirt to the kids. But you don't hear that because the media and women groups and everybody want to silence that, okay, and push it under the rug, sweep it under the rug as if it don't exist. They just say child abuse. We got to stop child abuse. If women doing about 80% of the child abuse, shouldn't we say they are doing about 80% of the child abuse? Because they have the kids. See, they can't run away from that because they have the kids. They have custody. Okay? They are the ones with them the most. Okay? Now, I have a business where it takes me into a service business. It takes me to people's homes, okay? And the things I see that women do to these kids is just criminal, okay? I see women cussing out 2- and 3-year-olds like they dogs on the street, okay? You little MFer, you little bitch, you little... I'm like, wow, the child is 3 years old. Now, what this child gonna do when that child gets 15, 16, 17? Gonna be numb to that and be out here in the street like they are right now, shooting and killing their damn each other. Okay, that's where it come from, fellas. Okay, these badass kids out here, you know, these young people out here, 20 years old, they out here shooting each other, killing each other. That's where it come from. It starts in the house. Okay, now they always say, oh, well, you know, ain't no fathers around. You know, that's why it happens that way. So, in other words, it's his fault for not being there. Yeah, okay, he should be their teacher's child. Maybe so. But guess what? Who values do they have? Who taught them this? Because he wasn't there to do this. So ain't but one person that was there to do this. The woman, the mother. She taught them this. Okay? See, that's what happened when women became independent and they left the house. Okay, they left the streets to raise their kids. They left the school to raise their kids. They left the neighbor to raise their kids. Everybody raised their kids but them. See, that's what happened when they left the house and they left the kids. See, they're not there for the kids. See, women used back in the days to raise their own kids, so they had the kids. The values came from the household. Okay, but not these days because now the child started off in daycare off the top. She going to work. That's all she give a damn about, even though she may not even have to work or try to put the income together. Okay? Back in the day, a woman was single mother. What'd she do? She tried to look for a father for her kids. That's what she did back in the day. Okay? Now, oh, I can do it myself. I don't need a man. I can do all this myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm the mother and the father. But look at the results. Look at the results of the single mother. Look at the results of the mother raising the kids. Look on the street. Look in the schools. Look outside. They either, hard criminals at a young age, drug addicts, on some type of crystal meth or something, They cuss the parents out, all right? They treat, the parents are not scared of them because they didn't raise them right, because they wasn't there. And when they was there, they treated them like dirt. They abused them. It wasn't a man who wasn't there who did all of this. It was the woman. That's who's doing the abuse. But you don't hear that, fellas. How come we ain't hearing all these women out here doing wrong to these kids? See, women are all about themselves. That's why it's so easy for them to go get an abortion. Hey, I'll just go kill a kid. That may sound harsh, but that's the truth. Those are facts. See, we pointing out the flaws and the weaknesses. See, these are faults and flaws of women, that they do. And the situation is that they are the ones, if you can kill your kid, what the hell you think about beating them? Huh? I was watching another episode of Forensic Files. Lady was smothering the children and doing all kind of crazy things to the kids, killing her own kids. That's what you don't hear about, fellas, either. It's another form of child abuse. It just went to the extreme, the kid is dead. If you look back, you got a case back in the day called, the Susan Smith. Guys, Google Susan Smith. See what she did to her kids. See what kind of rotten ass woman this is. Now, this woman wanted to be with a man who had a little money. Right? So the man didn't want to have no ready-made family. He really didn't want the kids. He just wanted her. What did she do? Now, this woman was married with 2 kids. And she was trying to get her she was trying to upgrade like every woman do. They looking for the mighty dollar. Right? So they gonna say, drop this one and go get that one. Whoever can do the most for it, that's all she's looking for. Now, this guy had a little money. So the man didn't want the kids. Susan Smith, Google it. This woman, this evil heifer, evil, pure evil, strapped her 2-year-old, 3-year-old, I don't know how they were little kids, into the car seat, strapped them down in the car seats. And this evil woman ran the car into the lake with the kids in it. Drove the car into the lake. Drowned the kids alive. Strapped them down so they couldn't get out. And then came on TV, the news, her and her husband. She was crying, saying some black man carjacked her. Gave a description of the man. So the police was going door to door looking for this man. They actually found a man looked like the damn picture. That what shocked me. But he had an alibi and they got him off. Turned out, love letter was written. Love letter was found. The man didn't want the kids. That's how we know what she was doing. Finally confessed that she ran the kids, killed the kids because she wanted to be with the other man, but he didn't want her kids. So that's how she got rid of the kids, to go be with him. Now she was married. How evil is that? Pure evil. That's beyond just bad or messed up. That's pure evil, to strap the kids in the car seat. In this car seat. Make sure they couldn't get out and ran the damn car into the lake and drowned the two little kids. This is what you're dealing with. See, these type of things and these type of cases where women do things to kids, like abortions, like, you know what I'm saying, smothering kids and running them to the lake and killing them and abusing them, okay, and doing all kind of stuff that's swept under the rug. You don't hear about it. They just say abuse, child abuse. They never say who did it. We all know the woman did it. See, now when a man case comes, they make it seem like, oh, this man did this, that to this kid. Yeah, do men do things to some kids? Yeah, probably so. I'm quite sure they do. But not at the rate of women. See, if man got 20%, she got 80%. But you don't hear about it. Because they sweep it under the rug. Because they don't want women. See, women got this agenda, this narrative they want to put out here like they have no flaws and weaknesses. Okay? They want to put out here that they strong and independent. And leave it at that. So we don't want to show them no weaknesses of the woman. We showing them over here because I don't give a damn. Okay? They're not going to be able to sweep this stuff under the rug, make it seem that they're just strong and independent and equal to a man and that without flaws and faults and weaknesses when they got tons of them. And we pointing them out. Now, you know, why are you pointing out women weaknesses? What about men? Men get theirs pointed out every day, all day. See, women are the ones who think they can't be scrutinized and can't be criticized. Somehow they holier than thou and above and beyond reproach. Bullshit. They can be scrutinized just like a man. They can be criticized just like a man. And they will be because they're strong, equal, and independent like they said they are. So we ain't sweeping no faults and flaws under the rug so they can appear as this strong, independent woman when they got all these problems, faults, and flaws, okay, over here. And one of them is child abuse that you don't hear about. You just hear about, you know what I'm saying, just general child abuse. It's some damn phantom doing this. No, 80% is women because they got the kids. They hold the kids from the father. Okay? That's another form of child abuse. Hey, this guy, you know what I'm saying, I don't like his girlfriend. So he said, you can't see your kids. Give me some more money or you can't see your kids. See, they always using the kids and abusing the kids, okay? And somehow it's his fault. They say, okay, you can't see your kids. Well, he should have went to court and tried more. Now this comes out of the woman's mouth. She's holding the kids from him. And she's saying that he should go to court, okay, to fight for his right for his kids. If he don't go to court and fight his right for his kids, then he don't care about his kids. But she's the one keeping them from him. Listen to that fault and flaw and what she said. She keeping the kids from him. And she telling him if he don't go to court and fight for him, he don't give a damn about him. Unbelievable. Okay? Now, who don't give a damn about him? Her, because she's the one keeping them from him. The kids just want to see their father. See, fellas, see, you got to understand. Women that got this, they got these narratives out here because, see, it's a one-sided narrative. You only hear one side all the time. Men ain't around. But they never say why. Or he just left. So he just left for no reason. He just left his happy home for no reason at all, right? No, because she made his home unhappy. See, every man ain't just left. A lot of men got ran off, got pushed out. Okay? Because the woman want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Woman want to do all kind of dirty stuff to him. So he had to go. Otherwise, he have to, you know what I'm saying, go down and take that trip down to jail, you know what I'm saying, doing some dirt to her. Because he don't want to do that. So he figured, okay, it's best for me just to go. Okay? So he don't want to go to jail for, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing she's doing to him, which is abuse. So he figured, okay, I just might as well just leave. See, he got ran off. Then we try to see his kids later, it's no. So he ain't got no money to go to court to fight the court system. He's wrong. See, faults, flaws, shortcomings, and weaknesses of women that never get pointed out. So all you hear is a one-sided story. Because the guy ain't around to tell his side. Then the woman out here bragging about being a single mother. Oh, I'm a single mother. And so somehow that's a badge of honor. Look at your results, single mother. Look at how you're in the street, single mother. Look what you raised, single mother. You raised criminals, crooks, drug dealers, drug addicts, all kind of stuff. Look at your results. You said you can do this on your own. Apparently not. Okay? You can't do it on your own. Look at your product. Look at your product. Now, a woman, okay, when it says a man's fault, he ain't around. Okay. Okay, he ain't around. It's his fault. Okay, let's take that scenario for, you know what I'm saying, for instance. Okay? Now, what if a woman raised a good child, he goes to college, goes to NBA, okay, or goes to sport, NFL or whatever. Why don't the man get credit for it? You know what she gonna say? Oh, he wasn't around. He gets no credit for this. It's about me. I raised this good child. He wasn't there. So he gets no credit for that. Interesting. Okay. On one hand, she's saying the product she raised, the child she raised was a good child. He went to college, went to the NBA, NFL, became, you know what I'm saying, made something out of his life in spite of the man not being there, so the man gets no credit. Okay. Good job. Now, but when, on the other hand, when she raised a bad child who went to jail, who out here shooting and killing and doing drugs and selling drugs, it's his fault because he wasn't around. See how women don't take accountability for their actions, fellas? See, when it's a good child, hey, she got to take the credit. When it's a bad child, she shifts the blame. It's his fault. But wasn't she in the house both times? Wasn't they her values both times? Sure they were. See? But she don't take responsibility. She just blame the man, and then the media take and run with it, and now the man is demonized for not being there both times. See, he get demonized both times. She get praised for being a single mother who did right for a child, and then she get praised for being a single mother because he wasn't there. For the bad one. That's his fault. We need more men in the house. That's his fault. See? She wins, so she got to the point where she always winning. She got to the point where she gets no accountability for the product she raised, this bad child, when she cussed out from the time he was 2 years old, beat the hell out of him, okay, throughout his whole life, didn't feed him, didn't cook or clean for him, and then he just ran away, did what he did in the streets because he tried to get love from some damn body, so he got it from the gangs. That's the product she raised. And she says she can do it on her own. She don't need a man to help her. Apparently not. Because you do. Look at your product in the street. Okay? That's what you raised. He wasn't around, remember? See? You can't have it both ways. That's what they be letting them have it both ways. See, fellas, because you haven't been speaking up for your voice. See, this is why I'm pointing out the faults and flaws over here. So you can get the man's side and the man's voice. Hey, you can't say he wasn't there both times, but yet the good one, he can't get no credit for the good one for not being there. But yet he get the blame for the bad one for not being there. See how she take the credit on the good one and shift the blame on the bad one, even though she's responsible for both? Because she was there. They're her values. See? You know, and women treat boy children worse than girl children. This is why girls are so bad these days. Because the women let them get away with a lot of stuff. Okay, I was, and like I said, I got a business where it takes me to the house. Okay, and the woman came upstairs with us. And the guy had the boy had his music. These teenagers, they about 15, 16, some 14, 15, somewhere over there. Okay, the boy had his music up loud, so the woman came up, got in his face. You turn that damn music down. You don't do something. And she was in his face ready to just knock the hell out of him because the music was loud. Like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, he can play his music. I don't care. the girl music was just as loud as his. She walked by the door, went downstairs, and didn't say a word to the girl. Now, she was ready to chastise him and beat the hell out of him, and the girl got a pass for doing the same thing. They give the girls a pass, they want to beat the hell out of the boys. And you wonder why the boys are bad, and you wonder why the girls are bad. If they get a free pass, you know what I'm saying, and you can't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't getting no scrutiny for their wrongdoing because they're girls, okay? You don't want to criticize the girl like you don't want to criticize a woman. You don't want to scrutinize her. Look at the flaws she's got. When nobody stopped it because they didn't want to criticize and scrutinize her. These are the girls, these are the women you're running into, fellas. Okay? This is why women think they can't get scrutinized and criticized. The feminists always jump back and say, oh, it's sexist. It ain't sexist. She can be scrutinized and criticized like she's like a man. Who says she can't? Says who? Is she holier than thou sitting on the throne next to Jesus? Is she beyond and above reproach? No, hell no. She's human just like a man. She got faults and flaws just like a man, and she's going to criticize just like a man. Now, who don't like it, I don't give a damn. She's no better than me, and I'm no better than her. We equal. So she get to get scrutinized just like me. Okay? We don't fall for the sexist game and offensive game over here. Okay? Because that ain't going to shut me up over here. She going to get scrutinized and criticized. And fellas, that's the way you got to approach things. You can't let nobody throw out the word sexist around here and then say that that's to shut you up and silence you. See, that's where they get their way. Now they go unabated. And you get dumped into the ocean. But they try to destroy you. But women, okay, are the leading gender, spouse, or parent of child abuse. And nobody points it out. The schools send home reports, child abuse. Who's in the house? Ain't but one person in the damn house. The woman. But you don't hear that. You just hear child abuse. They sweep it under the rug as if, because they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to expose this flaw that women have. They don't want to expose, okay, the faults and the weaknesses that women have. They want this image out here that women are strong and independent. So they don't want to show no faults or flaws of a woman these days. Like, hell, she gonna get criticized and scrutinized right over here. It's like every damn man. Let's say every man she criticized and scrutinized, she got to get scrutinized and criticized too. She's not above or beyond reproach. Okay, she's not untouchable. She's not Jesus, and she's not holier than thou. Her ass gonna get criticized over here for doing wrong. That's wrong. Beating the hell out of these children. Okay, that's wrong. And they need to lock her ass up for that. That's wrong. Can't blame a man who wasn't there. Man, it's his fault he wasn't there. How the hell is it his fault if he wasn't there? See, they always want to shift the blame and the accountability to somebody else. No accountability for them for beating the hell out of these kids. Okay? Women have to be held accountable for their actions. So we're pointing out the flaws over here. Okay? So, fellas, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Okay? So, who says that women can't be criticized? Where they at? Let's talk to them. Because women are not holier than thou. They can be scrutinized and criticized. Okay? No more turning a blind eye to women's flaws and weaknesses. This is episode 2. So, fellas, this is the next episode. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I'll holler.